Welcome back to the Necro Zoo. I am Bones, and it's time for the weekly haul. Now, this haul's kind of late. I've been really busy, but I do want to get this one out of the way, and hopefully this week coming up, I could do the haul a little bit closer, maybe Friday or Saturday. I didn't get a ton of stuff, but I got some good things, so let's get into it. First, I went ahead and picked up the Steelbook of Ghostbusters at Best Buy. 4K. This does have Ghostbusters 1 and 2. Now, the original Ghostbusters, awesome movie. I've been watching it ever since I was a kid. You got Bill Murray, what's his name? Dan Aykroyd in there. Pretty cool movie. I've been watching it forever. Sigourney Weaver's in there. Rick Moranis. Awesome movie. I remember being a kid and kind of being scared of it a little bit, like the ghosts and stuff, but Slimer was always pretty cool. I do own this. I own the old school DVD pack, and then I recently picked up the Blu-ray, but I'll go ahead and pick it up on 4K. The second one, I'd never really watched the second one as much, but you have all the cast returning. Even Rick Moranis is in there, even Sigourney Weaver, so that was a plus. But the negative, I think, was the story wasn't as solid as the first one. But like I said, I haven't seen it as much as I seen the original, but I guess it's okay. I remember the cartoon being real popular, which I did watch a little bit. I was kind of young, but pretty fun. Double movie set added to the collection. And then, like everybody else, I went ahead and picked up Leprechaun Returns. I did get this at Best Buy, as well as I did the Ghostbusters. Heard a lot of good things about this one. They said the actor did a pretty good job, even though they didn't have Warwick Davis back. But you have some reoccurring characters, like that chunky guy from Teen Wolf. So pretty interested to check it out. Added to the Leprechaun collection. Now this is an awesome movie. I have the DVD. I've been watching it since VHS days. I think I pretty much would watch this on HBO a lot. But I love this movie before anybody else did. Has one of my favorite actors of all time, Michael Paré, and a really young Diane Lane. You also have Willem Dafoe in there. Streets of Fire. Now this is the Shout Factory Collector's Edition. Awesome movie. Like I said, I had the DVD, and I've always been looking for a Blu-ray to come out, and it finally did. So I'll be really interested to get into this one. Like I said, awesome movie directed by Walter Hill. You got Rick Moranis is also in this, and you got Amy Madigan. Their chemistry together is like really funny. Like, she puts him down a lot, and he thinks he's like all cool, but she makes me laugh, like, with her comebacks and stuff. So I'm really happy to add this to the collection. If you've never seen Streets of Fire, you might want to check it out. If you like action, it has a little bit a lot of music in it, but it's pretty cool. Some 80s hits. And then you know who's in here too? Bill Paxton's in here. You got a bunch of movies. You got a bunch of actors in here. It's pretty cool. But like I said, I'm happy to get this on Blu-ray, and I really want to check this one out. That's Streets of Fire. I just randomly picked up this double disc of like serial killers, uh, Manson family, Jeffrey Dahmer, Ted Bundy. I don't know. Sometimes I get like on a serial killer kick, so add it to the collection. Now I ordered this online because I got it really cheap for $7. This one didn't come with a code, so it's just for me because I know this movie pretty much blows. But it's Jason Momoa in the Conan the Barbarian remake. This movie doesn't have too much redeeming qualities, but sometimes I enjoy watching it. I'm a big Conan fan. I have a huge Conan magazine collection. The stories by Robert E. Howard are pretty awesome. One day I'll make a video where I show all my Conan stuff. I just haven't got there yet. But I just wanted this for the collection on 4K. But like I said, it didn't come with a code. I got it really cheap for $7 online. So like I said, it's not great, but sometimes I enjoy watching it. So it has the old guy from Don't Breathe in here. What's his name? Stephen Lang. He's the bad guy in here. One of the last times you see what's that chick? The chick from Scream. I can't remember her name. Rose McGowan. One of the last movies I really remember seeing her in. So add that to the collection. Now we got some randomness. Pretty much these DVDs I got them for like 75 cents. Blood Crime with James Caan and Jonathan Schiak. Like I said, I don't know much about it. It's like a small town justice killings. So add it to the collection. Now this was a pretty cool movie that I came across that I never seen before, but it was kind of scratched, the disc. So I'm gonna look for a cleaner copy because I really enjoyed it. And this is you have what's his name, Sidney Poitier, and you have Tom Berenger, Kirstie Alley's in this. And actually, if you watch this, there's a bunch of actors that you're like, oh yeah, like I remember that guy. And Shoot to Kill. The bad guy, the killer in here is Clancy Brown. So you never heard of this and you like crazy action movies, check it out. It seemed pretty cool. I mean, I watched it, but it kind of skipped a little bit, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and find another copy. But it was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool movie. So that's Shoot to Kill. Now I have a huge collection of these Clint Eastwood snapbacks. Pretty big, like probably like this many. But one day I'll show them. But I don't have this one, Kelly's Heroes, Clint Eastwood collection. Now, like I said, I have a nice collection of these, and I always think like I got them all, and then I always come across ones that I do not own. So go ahead and pick them up. I think this was 75 cents, so be happy to add it to that Clint Eastwood collection. It's a World War II movie, has to do with like gold, and you got Don Rickles is in this, and Donald Sutherland. So seemed like pretty cool. I never seen it, but I do enjoy a Nazi movie or two. So add to the collection. This is another war one that I think I have the snapback, and then I have like a single disc version, but I don't own this 2-disc special edition, Big Red One. This has Mark Hamill in it from Star Wars, and I didn't own this 2-disc collection set, so went ahead and picked it up for 75 cents. Add it to the collection. This is a movie I've never come across, and I was like, what is this? So it looks pretty rare. Tank with C. Thomas Howell and James Gardner. Don't know much about this one. Have to check it out. Kooky. This is, like I said, that they were 75 cents, so if I thought it was interesting, I picked it up. I've never seen this. The Crossing Guard with Jack Nicholson and Angelica Houston. And like I said, I never seen it before, so went ahead and picked it up. Some crazy action. Jack Nicholson's always pretty psycho. Another movie that I never seen, but it has Paul Newman, Susan Sarandon, and Gene Hackman. Twilight. Some crime action, I guess, or like drama. Not drama, but like suspense, mystery, I guess you could say. So, added to the collection. I never heard of this one. It looked pretty cool. James Franco, Kate Hudson. Good people. Seemed pretty interesting, so I just picked it up. 75 cents. No harm. Recently on one of the hauls I picked up Benny and June. I mean, some Johnny Depp action, but I didn't have this one, so I went ahead and picked it up. What's Eating Gilbert Grape? Of course, you have a really young Leonardo DiCaprio. Juliette Lewis is in here. Actually, there's a bunch of actors in here that Mary Steenburgen. Like I said, I don't have this in the collection, so I just went ahead and picked it up for 75 cents. Shucking the Curve? I don't know. Just looked interesting, so I picked it up. Not really any actors that I know about, but wacky and wild movie. Go ahead and add it to the collection. I do own this, like the regular DVD release, and then I own the Blu-ray, but I did not have this snapback, so I just had to pick it up. It's Menace to Society. You know me, I'll pick up snapbacks. They're pretty cool. I haven't seen this one in a while, but I had seen it a lot of times before, so pretty cool to get back into it. Some crazy street thug action. This is where O-Dog and Kane and all them came up, and directed by the Hughes brothers. They also directed In Hell with Johnny Depp, Jack the Ripper movie. So yeah, added to the collection. Now this movie, I'm not like a big baseball guy, but I get into it a little bit. One of my best friends was like really into baseball, but I do love this movie. I've seen it a bunch of times. I do own the Blu-ray, but I do not own the DVD. I own part 2, back to the Miners. I own it on DVD. So I was like, yeah, for 75 cents. I never come across it in the wild, so I went ahead and picked it up. Major League, John Berenger, Wesley Snipes, Corbin Burnson, what's that girl's name? Renee Russo. This is a pretty funny movie, pretty cool story. I learned some life lessons watching this. I learned that you can use snot as lubrication. I learned that it's not good to steal Joe Boo's rum. And I also learned that if you wear a tie with a cut-off leather jacket, you look like a banker. But like I said, it's a pretty funny movie. I get into it when I watch it. It's pretty cool. But like I said, it's just added to the baseball collection. I do have a collection of like baseball movies, The Natural, Field of Dreams, a couple. So we'll put that in there. And finally, I did pick up one VHS, and I did not know this would be on VHS. I just happened to come across it, so I was like, I gotta pick that up. I mean, I've never seen that. It's a pretty recent movie, but then I looked it online, and they're going for like 10, 15 bucks. So I got it for 50 cents, and that's Dog Soldiers, which is a pretty cool werewolf movie. Like I said, it's a newer movie, so I was surprised to see it on VHS. But cool to pick it up. Definitely added to the rare VHS collection. Um, it's a pretty cool movie. Directed by Neil Marshall. So go ahead and add that to the collection. Now, before I go, I do have a little bit of news, and that is that I know that I passed 200 subscribers. Last year I did a 100 subscriber contest. So I'm gonna go ahead and do another one. I'll do the vid here coming up pretty soon. I will be giving away 3 prizes, so check out, be on the lookout for the video, and that's it for now. So keep hunting for movies out there. See you on the next one.